Welcome back to Prosperous Living with Toyia. I know it's been a while since we've, had this type of setup, done this type of video, but welcome back. And on this platform, we discuss prosperous living. We break it down as far as manifesting your desired reality. And we talk a little bit about, the religious organizations, organized religion, or any affiliation to a religious entity, and the fact that we've walked away from it and we no longer associate ourselves with the limiting dogmatic indoctrination of specifically Christianity. Yes, I know all Abrahamic faiths have their foothold on people's throats, on their necks, just got their mind, captivated. And any religion specifically that talks about, that there's torment at the end of this life, as though you're not already tormented enough in this life, and they want to convince you that this torment is worth having, because the judgment seat, the judgment throne of God, the penalty, the punishment for not serving him, worshiping him, crying out before him, if you don't resonate with that belief system, then you're going to be tormented even more. So we've decided we're no more torment. We're not going to torment ourselves anymore. We're going to choose to live the abundant life, to have a prosperous life, to take the good parts of the Bible, right? Yes, people say you cherry pick. You goddamn Skippy. I cherry pick the good stuff. Can we get to the good part? I just want to get to the good part already. That's all I want. I just want the good stuff. Yes, I want to delight myself in the law, which is the law of my being, the law of mind, which is the law of love. That is the only law. There are no other laws, only the law of love. That's all that matters. And it matters how you love yourself. Loving you. I know the world poo-poos on that for some reason, tell you you're not supposed to, think so highly of yourself. You're not supposed to be very confident within yourself. You're not supposed to, see your self-worth, see your own, deservingness. Like, no. You're supposed to put everyone else before you and make yourself last. We're not doing that anymore. I call bullshit, because if you can look at the most successful people in life, they are very arrogant, very self-aware, very confident, and they don't take no for an answer, and they know that the life that they're having is because they chose it. And so we're deciding to choose the life we want by not taking no for an answer. Because all the promises of God are yes and amen, says the script. So if all the promises are yes and amen, why would I ever accept no? Why would I ever accept less than? Why would I ever accept, crumbs and be begging and pleading for an abundant life that was already promised to me? The script says that all that I have already belongs to you. All that I have is thine. You are forever with me. I'm with you always, even until the ends of this realm, the end of this experience, the end of this world, the end of this life. So why would I ever settle for second fiddle? Why would I ever accept anything less than the best? And we need to operate from that mindset. And I know people want to give you these 12-step program, the 3-step program, the 4-step. I even done it. I have a free book. The link is in my bio. It says the recipe for life, and it's based on the scripture that says, Mark 11:24, therefore I say to you, whatever you desire when you pray, believe you received it, and you shall have it. So I do say there's a 4-step recipe. It's really only 3. And this is something that you naturally do. It's not even something you have to think about. You decide what you want. You give thanks for having it, and then you just let it happen. You have to believe that it's yours, and then you shall receive it, right? So the receiving is done automatically, allowing the moment you accept that it's yours. The moment you accept the gift, which is your desire, is the moment you receive the gift. They kind of do 2 in 1. It's a package deal, So yes, those are the only steps. Decide what you want, give thanks for having it, and the thanks is more not as something that you vocalize, as something that you enter. No, it's a knowing. It's a stillness. It's the Sabbath day of rest. It's resting in the knowing that the thing you ask for you already have, right? So it's not about, oh, thank you. Let me do a gratitude journal. Let me have a way of saying appreciation. No, it's knowing who you are and standing firm on that knowing. It's that inner stillness, that inner calmness where you no longer worry, doubt, fear, or limit yourself based on the thing that you desire and what you want, right? You see yourself as already being it, having it. And because you see yourself as that, which means you're speaking it as though it is. Not necessarily you have to mentally see it. You don't have to envision it. That's not necessary. Can you do it? Is it helpful? Is it a tool? I guess so for those that do it. For me, I don't do it. So it's not helpful for me because I see no need for it. But for others, they feel it's helpful. They feel it's necessary. They go right ahead. A lot of people like to add and condition their desires because they don't believe they already have them. So they come up with all these different steps that you have to do, other than the universal step, which is you're always deciding, you're always giving thanks because you're either knowing or you're doubting, and you and you receive it based on your knowing, right? Your acceptance of it, your belief that it's already done. It's a faith, it's a knowing, it's a trust. It's already there. It's, you know, you don't really have to do anything to make it so, because it's already so. It's a done deal. And so just continue on that mindset, continue on that train, continue on that way of thinking, and then you'll see things start to happen for you. Start to see things actualize for you. You start to see that life is so much more amazing, so much more wonderful, so much more delightful. And it really comes, with you just deciding. And the more you decide, then you'll decide again. And this is the repetition. This is the practice. This is, and here's the thing, you don't have to practice being. Just be. Just be. Yes, we say repetition, but you are repetitively saying yes to yourself, or you're repetitively saying no. And I say, Jay, say yes more. Learn to say yes. You learn to be receptive of anything worth having, anything worthwhile. If someone is giving you a gift, learn how to just receive it. Just learn, even if you don't see any use for it, get in the state of receptivity. Get in the state of getting things for free for not doing a goddamn thing. That's what you really want to do. You want to get in the state of just receptivity, of not having to work, understanding that this life is the effortless way, and the less doing that you do, the more being and having you will see in your world. That the more you try to force a thing, the more you are pushing it away from you, but the more you release and let go, you are attracting it to you. That's kind of how it goes. It's just like you're a gardener and you're deciding what seeds you want to plant. And wherever you get your seeds from, whether you ate a piece of fruit and you decided to use that seed, or you go to, a store, and you go to Menards, you go to Walmart, or wherever you go get your seeds from, and you're deciding, it's springtime, you're going to sow, and you're going to drop the seed in the soil. And when you drop your seed in the soil during springtime, you don't got to worry about no rain or no sun. It's going to happen. It's going to automatically rain, and it's going to automatically, the sun is automatically going to shine. You just drop the seed, and you just let the seed do what it's going to do. Let it die, let it germinate, and let it become a part of the soil. Let it take root. And guess what you don't do when you plant seeds? You don't go dig them up trying to see, are you growing? Are you growing? Did it take root? Did it take root? Oh my goodness, what's happening? Where is it growing? No, you don't. You drop the seed. Nature's going to take care of everything. You don't make seeds grow no more than you make desires come. So you have to think about that the same way. Your desire is a seed. It's being dropped into the soil of the subconscious mind. And you let the subconscious mind do what it's going to do. It's going to bring all the necessary particulars. It's going to fill in all the details for you to bring about your expected end. You're just supposed to trust the process. You're just supposed to enjoy the journey. You're just supposed to be still and know. You're supposed to just live life. Just go be at peace. Be still. Go your way in peace. Go your way in trust. Go your way in knowing. Go your way in enjoyment. Go have fun. Go live life knowing that the thing that you desire shall surely come because it's already done. When we say that we're creators, we're saying that our thoughts bring about make the unseen seen. That's all we're saying. We're not saying we don't, we're innovators too, right? We take what's here and then we fashion and form into something else, right? That our hands can take things, right? Those who are painters, those who are sculptors, those who are builders, those who are manufacturers, those who are painters, right? All of, anyone that musically, instruments, right? Whatever you can, this is the hand of God. The hand of man is the hand of God. This hand is unlike any other hand given to any other species because we can form with our hands. And first it is formed in our mind and then we do it with our hands. But first it comes through consciousness. And then we, as the receptacle of consciousness, as the vessel of consciousness, we mold things and create things and be innovative. And, that's what we do. But it's all about knowing what you want. And it can be specific or it can be general. You could just say, I just want this wonderful, amazing idea that has, captured the world over. It's something that the world didn't even know what they needed. And you don't even necessarily have to know what it is. And just be in a place of receptiveness and let it flow to you, whatever it is, and decide, what you're willing to do and what you're excited about doing. Or you can be specific too. You can say, oh, I can see myself having, being an entrepreneur. I can see myself being a stay-at-home wife, or I can see myself being a stay-at-home dad, or I can see myself, whatever you see yourself as a lawyer, as a doctor, as an influencer, a content creator, whatever it is. Our society is moving towards more into the technological age. We're getting, everything is so much more digital now. You got AI, you got CGI, you got all of these wonderful, amazing tools that you can lead into. And, opportunities you didn't even know exist are just coming into your mind, coming into your experience, coming into your world that you're leaning into, and you can just, fall in love with and enjoy and be passionate about, or not. Or not. It's your script, it's your world, it's your reality, and you get to write the script. You get to write and tell this reality. And what I love about the fact that left religion, because religion is so limiting, it's so full of, fear and doubt and worry and complaining, and always trying to figure out if you're worthy enough, if you're doing enough, if you're acceptable. Are you ever in the wheel? Maybe the thing isn't coming because God just doesn't want me to have it. He's keeping me from something that I can't see. And no, you're creating that reality because your speech is God's mind. The moment you speak it, the God within you, the source that is all present all around you and within you, is going to form those things for you. So what are you thinking? If you're limiting God, then you're limiting God, and you're going to limit you. But if you unlimit God, then you unlimit yourself, and then the possibilities are endless. The life is just this big, great thing it's like a smorgasbord of infinite wonder, infinite possibility, infinite amusement, infinite joy, infinite, all things infinite. And infinite can be multiplied and it can be divided. You can't multiply infinity. You can't divide infinity. It just is. And stop trying to add to or take away, and just be one with. Be one with. Be infinite abundance. Be infinite joy. Be infinite love. Be infinite health. Be infinite wisdom. Right? Be those things. Be wealth. Be health. Be opulent. Be successful. I just want to be successful. Isn't that what Jake said? And you already are successful. You don't even have to want to be it. You just have to claim that you already are, right? And then the more you claim it, you'll start to see it manifest in your reality. You'll see these things become visible. You'll see that your world will reconfigure itself. It will shape shift into the reality in which you're commanding, in which you're declaring, that which you're decreeing, and you will see it come. It will be made so visible. Learn to have fun with it. Enjoy it. Release the condemnation. Release the comparison, the competition, the competitive nature. Release the, envy and jealousy, and looking at others like, wondering why them and not me. No, say thankful that it's them and that it's you too. That's the way you look at it. If someone is doing exactly what you're doing and you see that they're successful in it, then you say, oh, I see that it's possible. Not just for them, but also for me, because this law is no respect of persons. It doesn't care who taps into it, who actualizes it, and it's available to all. But you just got to know how to operate it. You just got to know how to use it. And now we know that thoughts are creative. We know that what we give our attention to expands, it grows, and we just have to be aware of what we're giving our attention to, right? Neville Goddard said it so beautifully. It is the power of your awareness. The power of awareness is so key. When you're aware that you're thinking a certain way, and that's why it's creating the things that is happening in your world, you'll learn how to choose the more excellent way. You'll learn how to speak truth and dispel error. And the truth is that it's whatever you say it is. That the truth is you are inherently, innately amazing, dynamic, powerful, all-knowing, all-wise, and you can have anything you desire. You just got to give it to yourself. You just got to trust it. You just got to know it. You got to relax, chill, just chill, and just settle down. That's all you have to do. That's all you got to do. Relax, relate, release. You remember that? Those of you, who was that? Living Single, I think. No, a different world. A different world. Right? Whitley. Relax, relate, release. Relax, relate, release. Relax, relate, release. Relax, relate, release. Just relax. Just, take the monkey off your shoulder, take the pressure off your back. You don't have to make it happen. You just have to declare what it is that you want to see done, and then it shall be done because it's already done, because the works are finished. If there's nothing to do, there's only to be. Remember, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. So we're not human doings, we're spiritual beings having the human experience. And the human experience was meant to be delightful, joyful, and wonderful once you awaken out of the dream and you stop trying to see life from a dual mindset and see it as a oneness. That there is no out there, there's no this and that, is this and that. It's not you and me, it's you are me. It's like seeing the world as your inner world pushed out. That your world is the mirror. It is a projection. It's actually a movie screen. It's actually a stage play. And you're the projector. Your mind is the projector, projecting this on the screen of space of your world, of your reality, all those things you hold to be true. Everything that you hold to be true, every belief system that you have is projected on the outside of you. And that's what you see in your world. So know that everything exists within you, within the mind of the subconscious. The subconscious is the womb of creation. That's where all possibilities, infinite potentialities exist. And it's your belief system about your world is going to be projected outward onto your screen of space. So what do you believe? This is where you want to do as Neville said and take an assessment of the things that you are saying about yourself, what you're saying about others, because you're the only thinker. You're the only one creating it. So if you think someone is, manipulative, you think someone is dishonest, and you think someone is out to get you, and there's evil at every turn, well, you're the one thinking it, so then you're the one creating it. But know that life is beautiful. Life is good. Life is amazing. And there are no two powers. There's only one. There's no source of evil. It's only your thinking that creates it. There's only the source of good. There's only the source of life. There's only love. That's all it is. But you can create evil through your thinking, through the way you think, through the way you perceive life. I know a lot of us are conditioned and programmed to operate in fear, operate in doubt, operate in limitation. But here's the thing, the beauty of awakening to the truth of your being, you can now release those things. Be loose and set free. Be loose and set free and bind on earth what you want, what is bound already in heaven. So what is bound already in heaven? Love, peace, joy, wisdom, health, wealth, and success. You are here to live the abundant life. You are here to live have a prosperous way of living. Prosperous living with T, and that's me. Like, right. Prosperous living with T, and T is me. T stands for Toyia. And so live the prosperous way, live the prosperous life, be abundant in all areas. Know that there is nothing stopping you, nothing can keep you from experiencing the great life you want other than you, other than your limiting beliefs. And then you just say, loose and let that go. You loose and let that go, and you focus on the wealth, the depth, the immerse yourself. Be immersed with pureness, with joy, with love. Just love yourself so much to release yourself from all limitation, all doubt, all fear, all worry, and operate in love and joy and opulence and tranquility, serenity, knowing, trust, faith. Right? Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of not being able to see it. So what's the thing that you're hoping for, your desire? Now you have to believe that it's yours without having evidence of it from your five senses. You trust what you know within and not what you see without, because we walk by faith and we don't walk by sight. Right? We don't go by what we can see, because what we can see is the old news. It's the error. The truth is what's within you, not what's on the outside. It's what's within, and what's within will be protected without. And so, if you want to see the without be something different, then you have to eternally align with that which is the truth, which what is. And the truth is, there's no lack. There's no illness, no disease, none of those things exist for you. We're not talking about the world. We're not talking about what someone else is creating in their world. That's their world. If they want to have something be different in their world, they definitely have the capabilities to transform and transfigure, and you can actually help them do so by stop saying that they're poor, stop saying that they're sick, stop saying that they're depressed and full of anxiety, and start speaking the truth of light and love, that they are the infinite expressions of divine love, and divine love doesn't know those things. The divine love is pure, perfect, complete, whole. That's who they are at their core. They're just in a state of their own creation, that state that they can be lifted out of through your loving, kind mind, because there's only one mind, and you can use your mind lovingly on behalf of another. You can lift people out of the state that they're in just by thinking lovingly about them, as Philippians 4:8 would tell you. Now, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are noble, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are of virtue, if there be anything that is good or anything of good report or praiseworthy, think on these things, because as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. What are you thinking? Because that's what you're creating, and you're creating it in others as well, because there is no other. There you pushed out. Remember that everything you see in your world is just a projection of your own conscious mind. So you only see sickness because you believe in sickness. Stop believing in sickness and believe in well-being. Start saying that I am infinite expression of the divine, and everything I see aligns with the divine. So I only see wholeness. I only see completeness. I only see oneness. I only see trueness. I only see love. I only see beauty. I only see harmony. That's what I see, because that's what I create, because that's all there is. And then you keep saying it. Keep filling your cup up with that, which is your heart. And let your heart overflow. Let your cup run over with peace, with love, with truth, with joy, with wisdom, with health, with wealth and success. Let these things pour out of you. Let these things run up over you, throughout you, and spread it all to all parts of the world, all parts of the universe. Everything that you come in contact with, everything that you find yourself engaging with, that's the peace, that's the light, that's the joy, that's the knowing that you want to flow with, that you want to, experience, that you want to trust, that you want to continue to walk and be and know these truths and live these truths, and let these truths be actualized in your experience. And they will be. Just declare it, decree it. Don't try to figure out how to make it so, because it's already so. Again, your word that goes forth, it shall not return unto you void, but it will accomplish that thing in which you have sent it out to do. It will most certainly do it. Because in the beginning was the word was with God, and then the word what was God. Your word is God. Your word is life. The words that you speak, they are spirits and they are life. They are the life source. They are the light. They are the source. They are the energy. They are the pulse. They are all things good, all things wonderful, all things capable, all things possible, all things done. So yes, live life quite wonderfully. Live life quite beautifully. Live life quite purposefully. Be intentional about what you're thinking, because what you're thinking, you're creating, and that's all you need to do. And then the body will fall in line. Whatever needs to be done will be compelled to be done. It will happen automatically. You won't have to try to make it so. It will happen normally. It will actualize all on its own without you needing to do a damn thing about it. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is be and continue to speak the truth that is yours. Let your yes be yes. Just let it be yes. All you got to do is say yes. Just say yes. Yes to success. Yes to pure love. Yes to joy. Yes to abundance. Yes to health. Yes to wealth. Yes to wisdom. Yes to power. Yes to everything you desire. It's already yours. Live in that. Commune with that. Be immersed with that. Meditate on that. Pray with that. Be one with it. Be atonement. Have your atonement. Be at one mind. That's what atonement means. To be at one mind. Be single-minded. Any man that is double-minded is unstable in all his ways. But if the eye be single, then your whole what? Body shall be filled with light. When you have a singleness of purpose, you're not topsy-turvy going back and forth, you should experience the abundant life. You shall see your desire come to fruition, because you are a single mind. It's so simple. Stop complicating it. Choose life. I said, what is that called this day before you? Call heaven and earth before you. I set before you good and evil, life and death. Choose life, that you and your seed shall live. It may live. It will live. Choose life. Stop eating off the tree of knowledge of good and evil. There is no good and evil. There's only life. There's only God. There's only good, and God is life, and life is eternal. Life is infinite. Life is experience. Life is joy. Life is peace. Life is amazing. Life is wonderful. Oh, taste and see that the life is good. That life is good. Life is good because God is life. God is light. God is love. God is the all in all. God is all things. Everything. There's nothing that God isn't. So stop saying that God isn't something, because God is all encompassing. God is all things. It's all God. It's all good. It's all amazing. So amazing, so wonderful, so beautiful, so triumphant. Just walking your liberty, walking your truth, walking your freedom, because it's the truth that makes you free. And the truth is you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're triumphant, you're successful. You're living an opulent existence, that you have the eyes of God, you have the ears of God, you have the mouth of God, you have the body of God. This is the temple of the divine. Your life is God's life. Your ears are God's ears. So you only hear glad tidings. You only see beautiful things. You only speak with authority, dominion, and power, right? And you walk in that same knowingness. You know, you operate, and you say, I'm love, I'm loved. I am love, I'm loved. I'm loving and I am lovable, right? Like you're all those beautiful, amazing things. And don't let someone else tell you different. Know who you are, meditate on it, continue to immerse yourself in it, and then proclaim the abundant life, because it was always meant for you. It was always for you. It was always meant for you because it is you. It is who you are. It is what you are, and just walk in that. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for coming through. If you have not already subscribed, remember to do so right now in this minute. Comment, like, share this truth, share it, put it on, download it, save it. Get the word out that we no longer have to live contrary to who we truly are. We can now live free in our knowing, being whoever we desire to be, to stop saying that we're the lowest worm, that we are the caterpillar. No, because we were always the butterfly. We may have started off an acorn, but we are the oak tree, right? We may look like a drop, but we are the entire ocean. We are everything, and we are here to live wonderfully, amazingly, to spread our wings as eagles and fly high up in the sky. No limit, no bounds, none of that. We're limitless beings. We're infinite beings. We're eternal beings having this temporary, finite experience of being human. Make it enjoyable, make it lovable. Now that you know, now that you have the tools necessary to live this life, which is your mind, which is your speech, and whatever you speak, it shall be. Whatever you think, it shall go. Whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you speak, it shall be. So remember that. And let all be well with thee, because it is. And until next time, beloved, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. Remember, like, share, comment. Talk to you guys later. Make it a blessed day.